going on? I have the wrong... I gotta switch this back. We're not playing Mega Man yet. We're playing Dungeon Antiqua first. How's it going, Colorama? Welcome in. Good to see ya. So I think we're pretty far along in this. Not quite at the end, but pretty close. Okay, let's load up our game. Of course, the window's always small because it doesn't remember.
The backwards man, the backwards man, the backwards man, the backwards man.
I can walk backwards fast as you can. I can walk backwards fast as you can. I'm the
backwards man, the backwards man.
Just keep dancing, celebrate. Hell, man, this is a great day. Whoa.
Okay. So I'm basically at the point of just trying to power up enough. There's a couple spots to go. I do want to... I do want to see. So the issue is so we're trying to kill this master witch. And she's very strong, and she silences the team. So, what can I do here? Bow mastery and double shot. So that's good. I feel like I don't want a ninja, though. This is good with the double strikes. Okay, so that's great. He's our magic user, but we don't really need that. Okay, so this is reflect, but I have to be guarding to do that. I guess I can always change skills right before the fight. I'm just trying to get a good idea here. Maybe power hit, bow, so I don't need that. That's good. Increases evade. That's good too. And then I have priest spells, which doesn't really matter. Okay. Can't be confused. I'm just really trying to optimize a little bit here to be sure. So he's the one that I want to have spells. Right, so he can keep using spells, so that's good. So we just need everyone else to attack. So maybe I turn Thorn into something else? Monk. Right, Thorn is a great monk. Let's do that. I think this is... So we want to switch to retaliate when the fight starts. Okay. All right, here we go. Just have to remember how to get back to her, which I think I do. What's up on Commerson? It's something from Steam, so I guess I don't know what defines it as an indie game, but how are you doing? All right, so let's just do this now. Thank you. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of like a combination of FF5, Final Fantasy V, and a little bit like Lufia 2. Because you can actually see the enemies and... just run, it's fine. No, I didn't want to run. It's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, it's a neat game. I'm liking it. Alright, must kill the vampire. So vampires have death? Okay, good. They don't have a ton of hit points, which is good. But if they survive, they can insta-kill you. be nice if I could get some first moves in. These things are a bit annoying. They don't have a lot of hit points though, so usually one attack kills them. Oh, I could do that. No, let's just attack. Wow, the enemy ran away. You recently started Shining Force on SMD. It seems playable, very good, even without nostalgia. What's SMD? Oh, Mega Drive. Yeah. Oh, the first Shining Force is great. So good. So good. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the first two Shining Force games. Alright, here we go. What's up, Haldan? So, Haldan, this is the boss that I'm trying to strategize against, so we're gonna get rid of this. Actually, first, let's do... Oh, okay, everyone's healed now. Right, so what we're gonna do is get rid of this. Yeah, because I think I'm getting somewhat close to the end of the game, maybe? And so the bosses are quite a bit tougher. I think this is what I want to do. Because that's not going to work on the boss. And I think what we're going to do is this. So you can switch skills, but you have to go back to town to change jobs. Having a good time here, some family is around. Oh, good. Oh, I appreciate you still stopping by. Yeah, so I have a few of these characters I've done multiple jobs with, so that's why the learned skill lists are pretty long for some of them. But I can only use 3 sub-skills. Okay, so I think this is what I'm doing. So the problem with this boss is it casts silence every turn. Now, I only have one item that resists silence, and so I'm making sure that that's the only person that has magic, and everyone else is just gonna have to try to attack. Alright, gradually recovers from all ailments, that's good. To resist power and additional effects by direct attacks. Alright, I think we're good. Here we go. Alright, so everyone's just gonna attack, I guess. You're going to... haste everyone, and you're gonna attack. Okay, it's good. Okay, let's air blade. Shit. I don't understand why I'm still missing. It's very odd. So I'm gonna have to start healing now. I didn't know she had death also. The hell is Purge? Stop missing! So maybe this isn't the boss that casts silence. Maybe I got... It seems like haste is evade, because it doesn't change how quickly you attack. So... But I hasted everyone and they still missed. So... Oh. Okay. Alright, so that didn't work. Alright. So I think we want different skills. So we're gonna stick with that. This is probably fine. This is fine. Alright, so at least we have a second magic user. If we do that, I'm not sure what else to do. Check the speed of its clock effect. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know how to check its speed. So we have a second person with revive if I do that. Hey, Zalai. How's it going? Thanks for the lurk. Alright, so I have haste. Maybe I should use that right away. So maybe I go in using slow. Oh, okay, you're just kind of saying, check it out. Yeah. No, it definitely boosts. Alright, let's just try it like this, and let's try slowing the enemies right away. I mean, it doesn't take very long to get there, so... And I know which way to go. Oh, come on. Can we get a surprise attack? Alright, someone went up a level. That's good. Just kill the Gigas. There we go. Nice. Okay. So again, let's go over here. Okay, so we're gonna go slow right out of the gate. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. Oh, now she casts silence. So she does do silence. Alright, so spell. It's fine. That's not good. How can you survive that? Jesus Christ. And killed both of our magic users. It's not cool. This is retarded. If it casts Ancient again... Alright, it's guarding. Alright. So you're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. Where is it? And that. So putting barrier on was pretty big. That's very helpful. This silence is makes things very difficult. Have to do it. It's too strong. I don't know what the game expects you to do here. I don't understand. It's way too strong. I feel like there's something I'm missing. Yeah, but you can't keep up, and I don't have any group healing. And then it casts silence. I mean, the only other thing So I have to give it to... So someone else has to have... Why don't you have any spells? I don't get it. So what if I... Is that? Alright, that gives someone else healing too. The problem is only having single heal spells. There's no group healing yet. I have to beat this witch in order to get the better healing spell. That's not where I wanted to go. Alright, well, let's try this. See if this helps at all. If she didn't have that ancient spell, we'd be okay. But the ancient spell is so strong. I never get first attacks here. That was nice. Okay. All right, so I have barrier and haste, or barrier and slow, and then maybe you do protection, I guess. Okay, so you're gonna do protection. You're gonna do slow. You're going to do barrier, and you're going to attack. Yes, silence makes the fight impossible. That's the other thing, Haldan. It uses silence, and so it doesn't matter. I brought an extra magic user, and it just silenced more people. So it's a real problem. Yeah, I can try. I think there's items. I can try using some items. Let's see if that works. Okay. Okay, so remedy. Let's try that. And then remedy. And then you're going to protect and you're gonna attack. Instant death. It doesn't seem like remedy cured silence. Yeah, I'm not sure how to unmute them. I think they just have to die. That seems to be the only thing. But once the boss starts using Ancient, I can't keep up. And we got silenced again. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like there's any items that... So no item removes silence. Oh, I have these panaceas. Alright, so whatever, let's use panaceas. Let's try that. Okay, so spell. Let's use that and attack. Oh! Didn't survive Ancient. Okay. And then instant death. Yeah, it's a little out of control. We're wasting so much money here, too. Oh, and then I couldn't revive. Yeah, but you can't stop people from dying early. It stinks. Because then it'll just cast death or whatever. Yeah. And then, yep. Oh, and it gets 115 hit points back every battle. Wow, this is an awful fight. Well, they kind of screwed the game up here. That's unfortunate. That's too bad. Alright. Well, I guess we can go back to the sealed castle and try to do that. Yeah, that's really too bad. Yeah, it doesn't have any weaknesses as far as I know. It just has resistances. Like, it's resistant to all magic, I think. Hey, cool. How's it going? You ever get drops from random encounters? You do. It's pretty rare, though. Just playing a bit more Library of Ruina and saw that you were on. Nice. How's that going for you? Both, but again, it's pretty rare. Like, I would say it's nothing you can really rely on. The game's difficulty is starting to pick up and it's a bit hard at times to keep up at times, but it's fun. That's good. It sounds like this game. I'm stuck on a boss and they really spiked the difficulty too much. Which is unfortunate, but... There we go. We finally surprised some monsters. So that's good. Oh, this is a bad. As long as they don't all cast sleep. Okay. Alright, Hal just learned spell MP4. That's good. And it means mage and priest spells, level 4. Oh my god. The misses. Yeah, so it's interesting. So slow and haste have to do with your hit percentage. Here comes the sleep. Cool, coming in with the hydrate. I don't have any water. Oh, geez, I'll have to get some water. Cool, when I take a break, I'll get some water and I can hydrate. Like a mouthful in a bottle over by the drum set. I forgot to fill my water bottles. Alright, that's not helpful. Okay, it ran away. Oh, cool died. That's really helpful. Alright, well, we got a divine tier. This is not the way I want to go, I think. Gotta kill the incubuses here. They're the most annoying. Alright, good job. And so that's not the way I want to go. Let's use freeze on the fire dragons. That would make sense, right? Okay, good job. Alright, so now we have 2 behemoths here. Come on, give me some critical hits. Not all these weak hits. Oh, I might have taken critical hits off of a lot of my guys. That might be why. There we go. Finally a critical. That was nice. Anytime now. There it goes. So this must be the boss room. So this is the last artifact, it's the sword. Maybe if I get the sword, it will help against the boss, the witch. Oh wow, okay. So let's... That's not what I wanted him to do. Can you stop doing that, please? Nice. I thought we would have been fine. Nope. Wow, so that totally screwed us. That was really bad. Awful. Okay. Alright. So... Well, that was wonderful. On the first turn, it just killed someone. All right. Okay. Holy sh! That's a punish. So it's gonna kill someone every time it attacks. All right. And I don't have enough to revive. Wonderful. All right, you do. What's up, Tex? No, it's been great. And the bosses all of a sudden are like just way harder than they've been. I don't understand why they just jumped in difficulty. I even spent some time grinding off stream. So it's unfortunate. Oh, okay, so it doesn't even do what I thought it did. Wow, this sucks, man. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck is going on, man? Fuck? What is this bullshit?
Oh, fuck off! God fucking damn it, this fucking game.
I don't know. Alright. Parted. Hey. And I'm running out of money too because I'm buying really expensive items. No, nothing stops one hit kills. Nothing that I'm aware of. Alright. I mean, the only thing is to buff the party. Let's try that again. We're gonna have to avoid some of these fights so I can preserve NP. Yeah, we just have to avoid a bunch of the enemies. That's... Oh, these fucking guys. Alright, so what I want to do is armor break. Come on, cast armor break. What's up, Zeph Plays? How are you? Welcome in. I'm really enjoying it. I'm kind of at a point, though, where I think they kind of messed up with difficulty balancing. But I was really enjoying it up until that point. I'm not sure why they would screw that up so badly, but... is what it is. Everything else is really good about it, though. The enemies. I think they are expecting some grinding. The passive mastery bonus for each completed class really enhance your power level. Yeah, but I've done some grinding already. It's just not enough for these bosses that I'm at. So, yeah, I don't know. Some people may be okay with it. I think they didn't do a good job, but outside of that, like I said, it's cool. You know, it should be on. I mean, as far as I know, it's on normal. And everything was going fine until these two particular boss fights. Like, everything felt like a reasonable progression. And then I've just hit a little bit of a wall here. All right, so at least we're in a little better shape here. All right, good enough. So it's the witch in the shrine. And then it's the sword artifact. All the other artifacts seem like pretty progressive in their difficulty. So yeah, I'm basically at the witch in the shrine, and then the sword artifact. There are a few ways to handle if you wield anti-animated weapon. I don't know what that means. I don't know what anti-animated weapon is. Do you have any idea what that is, Zeph? You can also avoid the beheaded attack by using defense or cover. Yeah, but how do I know? Well, the problem with the witch is she casts silence, and I don't know anything. I don't know anything that, there's one item that I happen to get that protects me from silence. You can silence her too. Oh. I guess that's a good idea. Alright, I'll have to try that. Alright, so what we're gonna do with this, though... So we need protect on everyone. So we're gonna debuff this thing immediately. Alright, so first thing, protect. Armor break. Protect. Attack. Okay, sounds good. Protect. Slow. Protect. Attack. Wait, what are you doing? Wait, so where did protection go? I'm confused. Does protection only work for one attack? Alright. Well, protection didn't help. Still instantly died. You know, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna attack. You're going to attack. And you're gonna revive. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, so heal, 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 attack. All right, we're doing okay here, kinda. It really depends how many hit points this thing has. If it has a lot of hit points, we're probably still dead, but... Jeez, does it really attack 3 times? Alright, doing much better though generally. I don't think it's gonna be enough though. I have a feeling it has way too many hit points. Ooh, that was nice. Okay, alright, alright. Well, of course, you're now out of magic, because that... Actually, you're gonna attack. You're gonna heal. Shit, no you're not. You're gonna heal. You're gonna heal, and you're gonna attack. It is never attacking the person in the back row. Yeah, it always seems to attack whoever's in front. But the thing is, what I learned is it's better to have more people in the front because then people can actually live. If you only have 1 or 2 people in the front, then they're gonna die every single turn. And then it'll start attacking people in the back. So, it seems to be a good way to go. Alright, let's see what happens. Ugh! Okay, spell. Revive, attack. Jesus Christ. I mean, we're doing a lot of damage. I think we're gonna have to do this. This. God, this really sucks. Constantly healing. Okay, so here we go. Attack. Attack. Please die. Come on. Okay, I mean... what I would say is we have as long until I run out of MP. So in this game, Haldan, you can't attack in the back row unless you have a bow. So like I can't use swords or punches in the back row. I can only use magic and bows. So it's a little bit of a trade-off. So I could do I could do three people with bows and one person with magic or something. I'm not sure. I'm hoping we're gonna win this. Let's see what happens. Okay. So. All right. I hope Cool lives this round. Please live, Cool. Okay. All right, we just take it one round at a time. No. Do that. It's fine. Yeah, baby. Whoa. That was quite a fight. For the mechanics like that, I definitely have 4 bows to cover that kind of setup. Okay, we did it. Alright, we got the Ancient Blade! So I'm really hoping...
Well, you want to woo woo? It's that woo woo. You know what I'm saying?
Woof. Thanks for the GGs. That was huge. That's freaking huge. Okay, and Zeph was saying we should use silence on the witch. So I think we gotta go... I think we gotta go and try that. Alright. So let's save it. We are another level or 2 stronger than last time also. Alright, so let's stick with the same setup, just because I'm real familiar with it now. And try it out. Yo, Toshiro! What's going on, man? Where did you finish with Symphony for tonight? And welcome in everyone from Toshiro's stream. I gotta give you a shout out here too. You did make it to the inverted castle. Yeah, so Toshiro is playing Symphony of the Night for the Sega Saturn. What did you have to do? What's up, Cooler? What'd you have to do to get to the inverted castle, by the way? Remind me.
$100 for the girl who finds the most guys? What?
Who fingers the most guys? What?
Oh, you're playing that
Yeah,
ghost
did you
game.
know that she's gonna be fingering a lot of guys?
I don't think Tig's not here to chat to read what's going on.
I've never played that game, but I've seen a bunch of people play it. I know you're searching for ghosts.
So, and do they have to
Wait, are
be
you
able to sing?
streaming?
Yeah.
That's even better. Oh my gosh.
I had no idea.
Nice. Had to get the silver and gold rings and wear them to the clock tower, then get the glasses to see the orb controlling Richter. Alright, that makes sense to bring them to the clock tower. Very cool. Alright, well thanks again for the raid, Toshiro. So the sword has that extra animated damage. The sword that has the extra animated damage is Soul Slayer. I think I got it as a drop from some demon somewhere. Well, hopefully I'll find it at some point. Slayus? Slayus? What you talking about, Cooler? Alright, if we can silence this witch, I think we can do this. Okay, here she is. Alright, so first let's make sure. Alright, and silence is only level 2. So that's good. So who has it? You have it. You have it. And alright, so 3 of us have it. Just a heads up, silence isn't a guarantee. I think I used a rod of silence. It took a couple of tries, and it wears off during. Yep. Well, I have 3 people with it though, so. All right. Oh, screw you, game! And then instantly. See, before I can use silence, she uses silence. Alright, it worked at least. Ooh, that's frustrating. But at least we got her, so. So do that. Oh, she's a barrier on? When did she put a barrier on? Or reflect on? Alright, just kill her ass then. Alright, so we have to now... How come hers wore off and mine did not? Such bullshit. Yeah, whatever. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah, sure. Sure, just cast death. She has it naturally. So I don't understand that when I cast silence, it wasn't reflected. I'm a bit confused. No, don't cast spells. I didn't want to cast silence there, but... And is there any way to turn off silence? I guess the arcanas are the only thing. You also are in DPS race because she regens. Some of the higher level spells do good damage, but with your melee team, maybe a good attack buff for your team would be good. Yeah, if I can just stay alive, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, she immediately casts Silence. And then Silence didn't even work. And I can't use Poison. Fucking stupid, man. Alright, let's see. Let's try Silence again. If she could use Death or Ancient, though. That's always possible. Oh, there's Ancient. Awesome. I mean, come on. I mean, this is... not cool. Okay. Ancient is considered dark magic, so maybe find dark resist. Protection, or not protection. Barrier has dark defense on it. But again, the biggest issue is the fact that she gets to use Silence first, and it always works on the top two people. So when I get pushed down to one magic user, that's just not good enough. I guess I could have 4 magic users. I mean, I don't really know what else to do. It's just not good enough. When you can only cast one spell around, you die. So I can use these, the Panaceas, if I don't die. And if she doesn't cast Silence again. The other problem is I only have 8 Panaceas and I can't buy them. So if I use them all up, then it's sort of like game over, right? Like, I have to find a way to survive the first round without getting totally wrecked by the Silence. Sell 1 Panaceas in town, the store will carry it. Oh, is that how that works? Once you sell it, then you can then it has unlimited supply? Is that how that works? Because they never really explained that. They just said you can re-buy it. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, well, that will allow you to buy more copies of things, yeah. Alright. Zeph coming in with all the good tips. Okay. All right, so we're still gonna cast silence, and then we're all gonna get silenced. All right, so we're gonna say silence, silence, silence. And then if my top 2 people get silenced, I can use Panaceas on them. There it is. Yep, happens every single time. All right, she got silenced, luckily. Okay, so now we're gonna go Panacea, Panacea. You're going to do barrier, and you're going to attack. Okay, we're in good shape here, folks. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is this. This. Yeah, barrier should help. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. That's the spell I want to use. And then you're gonna do that. You're gonna do that, and you're gonna do that. Oh, mother. All right, so she can only be attacked. Wow, that's fucked up, man. What the f... And then she's gonna silence everyone again. So, again, I'm very confused. So when you silence her, she automatically gets barrier. So you can't cast anything else on her when she's silenced? There's silence. And we missed. I'm very confused why they would make this fight this way. Right, but I can't unhaste her because if I use slow, it gets reflected. That's the problem. Like, this is retarded. No one can hit her now. And if I try to... Yeah, and if I try to slow her, I can't. So she's unbeatable, and she gains 115 HP back. What a stupid fight this is. Great job, guys. I don't know if that will work. Let's try it. Do I have reflect? Is it only a level 5 spell? I don't see it. So it's not even it's not a spell. Okay, so now what I have to do... See, this isn't gonna work either. She has to be slowed, or else I'm not gonna be able to hit her. Yes, but now is the only time that I can cast any spells on her. So I have to wait and hope that slow works. So there's Ancient. Okay. Now I think we're okay. You can't miss silence. All right, there we go. Okay. Jeez, that was a pain in the ass. All right, so what we're gonna do... So this is what I've been trying to do. Now let's see if we can actually hit her. Okay, we can kind of hit her. So I definitely want to attack. Barrier. Attack. Actually, haste and attack. Okay. Now we just want a straight out attack. Okay, now we have to silence, because if we don't, we die. We're still not doing really any damage to her, though. What's up, Darth? Zeph says, I don't think the barrier is 100%, but I don't know. It's been about 6 to 8 months since you played. Alright, back to... everyone attacking. You're going to heal. I'm just not doing very much damage, that's the problem. Alright, we're finally hitting. There we go. Alright, well thanks everyone for all the tips there. Wow. That was pretty tough. That took a lot of trial and error and planning. And a lot of luck, too. You barely passed, I agree. Here, take this spell book. Alright, we got M5. So now, I finally have... Oh, I got Ancient. Forget about it. Forget about the count, it's over. Removes all buffs from enemies, and poison gas may instantly kill all enemies. Holy crap. Alright, so we gained Ancient. That's good. Alright, so he needs to become... So what we need to do for Cool... is Cool needs to go back... Wait, how do I get P5? Right, so I think what I have to do... Oh, I have to become a priest. And go all the way. Wow. I'm gonna turn Thorn back into a ninja. Yo, it's Wonka Ba! What's up, Wonka? Long time no see indeed. How you been? What's up? And welcome in. Zeph, I haven't played the first one. I was reading about the both of them. I guess the first one is more like a NES-style game, and this is Super NES. And this one, I guess, is a bit longer and more fleshed out. So I just figured I wanted to play this one. It was a little more robust. I think, jeez. All right, so I think what we're gonna do. Let me do this. And maybe do that. Yes, all true, but the first one is pretty good too if you want to follow up. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Yeah, thanks. I haven't been on Twitch in a long time until tonight. Oh. Other stuff going on? Just taking a break in general? Or... Yeah, this is a neat game. It was recommended to me. And it's very Final Fantasy V-ish. It has a little bit of Lufia Ancient Cave also in it. We just took out 2 incredibly difficult bosses. If you want another game like this, but in NES style, try Crescent Tower. Alright, let me write that down. Okay, I can look into it. I've been in a pretty good relationship that has kept me pretty busy lately. Well, congratulations. I hope you've been handling it in a very forthcoming, honest way. And setting yourself, or setting both of you up for as much success as possible. Also currently free on itch is a fan game called Final Fantasy Black Moon Prophecy. It's fantastic. Alright, I'm gonna write that one down too. Cool. Specifically the remake. Okay. Alright, so I don't need to be a monk anymore. That's for sure. So Thorn goes back to being a ninja. No, I don't want the Falcon Dagger. Or do I? No, Devil Dagger's the worst. Never use the Devil Dagger. There's an original build on the RPG Maker 2003, but they just did a remake and it's definitely better looking. Okay. I guess we'll try this. Zeph Plays Let's join the brutality. Thanks so much for the follow, Zeph. All right, so I think we're still good here. All right, none of these are mastered. Gotta head to bed, work tomorrow. Me too. But I'll probably be on another hour and a half or so, something like that. I appreciate all your help. It was actually very, very positive. So thank you. Yeah, get a good night of sleep. I should be back sometime this weekend. Probably Sunday. I don't know, I might do a music stream or we'll do more games. I haven't decided. I'm usually, on the weekends, I'll be on in the afternoon sometime. But yeah, take care. This is good. So all that's left is defeat the archdemon in the Demon's Gate. Okay. I guess. What I do want to also do though. So let's. So I know now if we sell certain things here. There we go. We don't need 2 of those. Oh, we can sell all of these. Might as well just sell all this stuff. This is a Steam game, Walker. Or at least that's what I'm playing on. Okay, so we definitely want those. Okay. Alright, we're in good shape. Let's go to the Demon's Gate. Alright, we got the Book of Dust, whatever that is. I should change, cool skills. Yeah, no, so I want... Oh, I could put cool in the front. That's what I want to do. Okay. Let's get the Hellhounds. I don't like the looks of those. Please kill the vampire. No, don't go to sleep. Alright, vampire's dead. That's the most important thing, is to kill that vampire. Ooh, this is not good. Alright. Nice work. Looks just like Final Fantasy. I need to check this out. Yeah. It's a good one. Yeah, and it's really easy to get into Wonka. The couple bosses that I beat tonight were pretty damn tough. But outside of that, it was very, like, the difficulty progressed very evenly overall, so it's good. Alright, so we want to kill the high priests first. That's why you want to kill them, because they bring the other enemies back. Oh, nice. Alright, get the high priest. Alright, good job. Alright, so what's this one? Oh no, we gotta kill the ones in the back. Alright. Okay, they have instant kill, I think. So we need them to die. So what was down here? Where did I guess we're going this way. Oh, geez. So nothing over here. Alright, all Master Ninjas. Obtain Death Ring. Okay. Tolerance to death. Ooh, this sounds pretty good. Try it. Nice. We got the surprise attack. There, we got all the wizard bros here. I'm just trying to figure out which way to go. Okay, grind, learn, dual wield. That's excellent. Alright, so grind mastered that. High priests are the worst. There he goes, bringing his buddy back. Oh. Okay, spell P2, that's good. Wow. There's a lot of different ways we can go. I'm not sure. Okay, this is just going around in circles now. Okay. I don't know if this is a boss fight or what. Okay, it's strong against everything. Alright, so I could use fire, though. Actually, let's go back here. Let's try it. That sucked. Alright, now just attack it. We can't have that many hit points, right? Alright, so I guess it's kind of a boss. Oh, I should use... So what I should do... Okay. Jeez, this thing's got a lot. There we go, slow finally hit. Now we got it right where we want it. $15 skill point. We got Excalibur. Holy sh! Guys, and probably no one can equip it because of my. Strong against demon. Okay. Alright, so no one can equip it. So I probably need a paladin. It's fine. Shnikes be blessed, an Excalibur. What's up, East Main? How you doing? Welcome in. How are you? Oh, they didn't give me the advantage on the attack. That's too bad. Fortress plate? Holy crap. Gotta get rid of the ninja. Alright. Ninja's gone. Now we can just attack. I didn't want to do silence again. My bad. I didn't want Heaven's Gate again. What do I think about it? Shit. You know, I could have done without that death there game. Part F? Okay, this place is pretty freaking gigantic. Whoa! Greater demons, wow. And killed Thorn. Can't be missing, guys. Oh my god. Oh, vampire lords! And I didn't want to run. I don't know what you're supposed to do when you always run out of magic and they don't help you revive magic. I've never played Wizardry. Yeah, they need to give you ways of, Wow, that was not okay. It's not what I wanted to do. No, this is an awful fight. We're gonna die. Oh, come on. It's just because we're out of magic. Cleon cleared it blind last night after 115 hours. Fine. Ugh, I don't know why he would want to do that, but good for him, I guess. It's the last divine tier. Wow. Yeah, this game really wrecks your resources. Also, I don't like this fog of war. Not a fan. Shit. We're probably gonna die here. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they kill us. Okay. Yep. Oh, cool. And again, it's all because we're out of magic. If the game allowed you to refill your magic, you'd be okay. Oh, okay, new bow. That's cool. Okay, so we have to go back here again. No, I need something that brings me back to life. Alright, whatever. I'm fucking stupid. Alright. So let's go back here. Alright, so grind is all decked out now. And then I think... Okay, it has that. That's pretty good. I don't think I need that, right? Yeah, I don't need two-handed. Damn regains never pick them up when you need them. No, it's just you can't purchase them. It's, as far as I know, it's bizarre. What's up, Skywalker? Coming in with a 40 stream streak. I'm gonna take a break here in a minute too. Let me just get the team situated. I guess we're good how we are now. I mean, Thorn is pretty crappy as a ninja. Yeah, I don't know. The ninja kind of sucks. Alright, well, what else can we do? What else has Thorn been? Priest, mage. Oh, he was an archer. Oh, a monk. That's the other option too, is go back to the monk. Maybe you do that. Priest spell, so he's a healer. So that's probably good. Okay, and then Hal. That's good. You have that new bow. You're the master there. And you're working on spells. So Cool will go back into a samurai, I think. If Cool gets the right spells. Alright, so when I do that, I'm going to take a quick break. And then we'll be back to play some more. I'll put on some tunes. Wow, this is really long. Let's jump to about halfway. Or is this multiple Faxanadu songs? Is that what this is? Oh, that's why it's multiple. Okay, cool. Alright, I'll be back. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite Blaster Master tunes. Oh, and cool, I'm officially doing your hydrate. Area 6, my favorite tune in the whole game, probably. Alright, good shit. Alright, back to... the Demon's Gate! I really want to take out that one enemy that we found. I'm gonna avoid some other enemies if I can. That was good. Just to preserve some MP. Because MP is the most important piece for survival. Ooh, shit. Okay. I thought we were gonna get surprised attack there, but we got lucky. Okay, we should have a much stronger attacking, like a stronger offensive team now. Alright, that's good. We surprised those mofos. Alright, just have to kill the master ninjas. There we go. And this is great. If you can surprise the monsters, then I'm all for fighting them. Because we're strong enough that we can usually take a good amount of them out. Try thing. Huh. Wow, this is stronger than Excalibur? Holy crap. Okay. Well, that's what we're using. Okay, wait a second. Can she use it? Hold on a second. It says only male. Alright, whatever. Okay. I'm good with that. It says 85% chance to hit, don't miss. Okay, so that was the boss that I beat before. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Book of Death. Alright, just kill them. Lindworm. Oh, we got him in one round. Jesus! Okay. Gotta kill these guys before they kill us. You son of a bitch! Oh wow, look at this. Phoenix. Have to be weak to ice, right? Well, we got divine tears from them. Let's get the ninja out of here. Thank you. That's where I just was. Ooh, this is nice. Beautiful. So how do I get back to that boss fight from earlier? I got there just by luck. That was one. But there was another boss type fight. I didn't want to do the spell. Gosh darn it. Alright, we should get him this round. Got him from behind. Miracle ring. No, it's not too bad on her. Master Samurai! Where the heck is the path to that boss fight? Okay, so when I go in this room, kill them, please. So it's not that way. Set. Oh, this looks like a special enemy. Okay, so we definitely want to do that. Definitely want to do that. Definitely want to... Ah, shoot, it fled. Okay, so it's not that way or that way. So let's try a different way. Yeah, I think this is what I wanted. And I'm going in circles again. Okay, this has to be the right way. Alright, just kill everything, please. Oh, this might be the right way. Attack. Man. No, this is definitely... I really don't like when you call for help. It's quite frustrating. I just want to keep going. Okay, so it's neither of these ways. It's not that way. These guys hit hard. At least we can take them out pretty fast, though. That's good. I already did this. It's very annoying. I'm just going in circles, so there's like one little path somewhere that I'm not finding. I'm a bit annoyed because I found the path one time. No, I'll just run away. Oh, nice decapitation. Appreciate that. I wasn't trying to run away. Yeah, it's just... it's a lot of enemies. It's a lot of ridiculously strong enemies. Just kill everything. That'll work. Didn't want to run there. Okay. This map, I'm trying to see if I can find this map. Probably not done. I don't know. All right. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well I know this area well now. Yes, what if I go? I don't know, maybe this is a new way to go? I'm not sure. Or I'm just walking in circles. It'd be great if you hit and don't fall asleep and turn slow. Okay, just went back to the beginning. Not what I wanted to do. It's not what I wanted to do. I really hate how it fucking does that. Oh, great. And then they surprised me. Awesome. Love when you do that. Missing. One. One hit. Alright, one more time. And then that's gonna be it for tonight. Can't find this frickin' path that I wanted. It's quite annoying, actually. Didn't want to run. Thanks for doing that and just badgering cool. Oh, Thorn's dead again. Right, nothing down there. Thank God this game doesn't have random encounters. What's up, Chef? It's going good. We're on the final area. Tonight made it through a couple really tough bosses. I'm gonna call it a night here soon. This last area is very maze-like. So I've tried it like 2 times now. Yeah, it's not like a super long game. I think it's only like 13 or 14 hours. But that's okay with me. Oh, I just had some water, cool. Thank you, though. I'm well hydrated. Like, there's this section that I'm gonna get to, and I just keep going in circles. I try every frickin' warp, and it's not bringing me anywhere. So it's a little frustrating. So here, so this is the section now. I've tried every way. Oh, thanks for that. I've tried every way multiple times. These Incubus are kind of tough sometimes. This is where I'm like confused. There we go, good job. This took me back to where I just friggin' was. We're just going in circles here. It's a little annoying. It'd be nice if there was some indicator. I don't mind dungeons being a little tricky, but walking around in circles for a few hours or, you know, whatever. It's stupid. And all these enemies with the status effects, man. Status effects are out of control, too. I hate these vampires. Because of that. Alright, I've almost mastered the priest, so that's great. Okay, I think this is finally where I wanted to go. No, it's not. Just brought me back exactly where I was. Alright, so let's try this again. So if I go here. Wait a second. Hold on, I might have seen something. I hope I did. Oh, the brutal fire. Yes, okay. This is where I want to go. Okay. Let's just do that. Then I also want to do that. And that. Okay. No, let's just try it. Okay, we're in good shape here. Okay, one down. Okay, awesome. Is this gonna be a trick? Oh, interesting. Okay. The miasma is growing stronger from here on. Return spell and such won't work anymore. If you fall here, I can't carry you back, so don't you dare lose. Got it? Okay. Alright, so I think... let's just test it out, but I think that's pretty much what we're going to call it. Alright, so we have now opened that. That's great. Alright, so we can definitely beat this next time. Well, hopefully. But I gotta call it a night. Get ready for bed. But I am tempted to just see what's here. Maybe there's some cool stuff in these chests that will help. This darn incubus. That's the real pain in the ass. There we go. Call for all the help you want. It's not gonna matter. All right, that's gonna do it. We'll finish this next time. And then play some Mega Man. Let me see if anyone's on. Before we end the stream. Alright, I'll send you over to online, Eric. Always fun over there. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out. I should be back probably Sunday. That's what I'm thinking. As always, be honest, speak your truths, express your thoughts in a straightforward way. I'm House of Grind. On this channel, we love metal. And retro. Yeah, thanks, cool. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you all real soon. Say what's up to online, Eric. Have a great night.